How are you reading this formation, Jim Beglin?
Well, this setup, Peter, can be very defensive if that midfield is in place purely to form a protective layer in front of the back four. But it can also be the launch pad to very quick counter-attacks. If you can offer pace and accuracy on the front foot, it can have a devastating effect, actually, at the offensive end of the pitch too.
So that's got things underway. Gary Rodriguez. Showing good feet. He's going to be disappointed with that. And he's cut it out. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Aim forwards. Great defending, strong and determined. Moved on forwards. Well, nicely intercepted. And he's on a charge. And the keeper gets his hands on it. And it's played forward. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, there's a probing ball. And he cuts out the supply. Abdul Hamid. Abdul Hamid. Some good work on the right flank here. Out towards the flank. Picks it up out wide. Chance for a shot!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
That's really well manoeuvred. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. Aim forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. Moved on forwards. Calmly anticipates. Abdul Hamid. And it's played forward. Montero. And it's played forward. And that's put paid to a promising move. Abdul Hamid. That's really well manoeuvred. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. That's a lovely, neat pass. Aim forwards. Nice physical challenge. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Abdul Hamid. Now that's well seen too. Moved on forwards. And back to the goalkeeper. And it's played forward, cuts out the pass. Abdul Hamid. Aim forwards. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's found a way past. Oh, this looks sharp. That has been cut short.
Well, I'm seeing a very cautious approach to defending. Not a lot in the way of high pressing, which is probably seen as a bit too risky just now.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, Red, nice interception. Gets good distance on it. That is good strength. Clears it away. Moved on forwards. Played out to the right. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's played forward. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Quality ball. And that is as far as they're going to go. Moved on forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. That's really well manoeuvred. Searching pass he's played there. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Aim forwards.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
That has been cut short. That's been drilled forward. And he's there to clear it. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Aim forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. And back to the keeper they go. Quarter of an hour played. Neither side yet able to find the net. Moved on forwards. Well read, nice interception. Played back to the goalkeeper. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Spread out to the left. Lovely bit of skill. That's really well manoeuvred. And reclaimed it in a trice. Neither side really getting hold of the ball. He's making a real surge on the left. And that has been cleared. And it's played forward. Abdul Hamid. Aim forwards. Succumbs to the pressure. Moved on forwards. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Abdul Hamid. Saudi Arabia can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Driven forward. Oh, that's a nice ball. That's really well cleared. Hit into the middle. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Keeper's got good distance on that. Montero. Danger averted for now, and claimed it back swiftly. Lofted upfield. And it's played forward. That's really well manoeuvred. Montero knocks it out wide. And that's been won straight back. Can he deliver? Oh, it's come loose. Gary Rodriguez. Gary Rodriguez. He's onto it in a flash. That has been knocked clear. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Whistle's gone, that's foul. There's the shot! Aim forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Does really well to win the ball there. Saudi Arabia have a free kick. And it's hoisted clear. And the finish! Moved on forwards. Up towards the front line. Montero. And it's played forward. Nice interception, well timed. Moved on forwards. That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Getting on for a third of the way through the game. And that is a little undercooked. Aim forwards. Abdul Hamid. Has a look and place it forward. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Crunching tackle. Abdul Hamid. Aim forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? And it's Abdul Hamid. It's a good run down the right. He whips in across. Well read, and the danger is averted. Quality ball. Moved on forwards. Gary Rodriguez. So who's he picking out? It's a quick ball upfield. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, there's a probing ball. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's played forward. It's come to nothing. Abdul Hamid. Abdul Hamid, forwards and with intent. Clears it away. He's onto it in a flash. Calmly anticipates. Goes for goal! And he's straight offside. Changes him with that pass. Long ball looking to counter, cuts out the pass. Abdul Hamid tries making a foray down the right. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. They've played it short. Tries to get it clear. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Nice control. Oh, that's neat. Plenty waiting in the middle. Played out wide. He's in here! Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, such a clever touch. Gary Rodriguez, and he's managed to get free. Oh, sweet feet. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Drives it in. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. That's really well manoeuvred. Chance! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That's been drilled forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Driven forward. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's played forward. Well, that's well seen too. Played towards the front line. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Oh, good spread. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, can he get onto this? And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Brilliantly cut out. Aim forwards. There is the half-time whistle. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Looking for a decent ball in. Gets it away. They get a throw in. Saudi Arabia are making a change now. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Have it back, and can go again. Moved on forwards.
Saudi Arabia have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And it's played forward. That's really well manoeuvred. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Abdul Hamid. It is quite a run he's making here. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Clears it away. Out towards the flank. Oh, that's well done, really robust. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Aim forwards. Oh, it's played into the area. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Montero. Gary Rodriguez. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Strong running down that left flank. Abdul Hamid. Ball's gone out of play. Abdul Hamid. And it's Abdul Hamid. Moved on forwards. Ball's played through. Oh, played through for the wide man. That's good play. Hoisted in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Up towards the front line. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Abdul Hamid. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Gary Rodriguez. Abdul Hamid cuts out the pass. And it's Abdul Hamid. Driving on, a real charge here. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And it's been taken short. That has been knocked clear. That'll be a throw. Abdul Hamid gets into some space. A chance to play it in. And that's a canny finish! Is onto it in a flash. And it's played forward. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. That's really well manoeuvred. Gary Rodriguez. Oh, this looks sharp. Gary Rodriguez. Played into space out wide. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Wins the duel this time. Driven forward. And he's there to clear it. And he shoots! And again! It's in! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So the first goal of the game.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Now here's the delivery. And that's been well dealt with. Saudi Arabia have reclaimed it. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe. Saudi Arabia really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Out to the right. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Abdul Hamid. Abdul Hamid shifted upfield. That's tidy. Shot, surely! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Abdul Hamid. Abdul Hamid forwards and with intent. Oh, nicely intercepted. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Saudi Arabia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He's gone for goal! Great chance! Aim forwards. Out to the left it goes. Back into the middle. Abdul Hamid. And it's played forward. And he cuts out the supply. Moved on forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Over to the left. Gets a foot in here. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. He's gone for goal. And it's Abdul Hamid. Climbs up big! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And that's definitely not his best. And it's played forward. Oh, Red, nice interception. That's really well manoeuvred. Out to the left it goes. And that's aimed into the middle. Out of play, and it is a goal kick. Oh, super find. And the shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Aim forwards. Now that's well seen too. Aim forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Great defending, strong and determined. Abdul Hamid. Oh, there's a probing ball. That has been cut short. Moved on forwards. Spread out to the left. He has found the way through. Played into the middle. That's a lovely, neat pass. Gary Rodriguez. Abdul Hamid. Forward it goes. He is onto it in a flash. Abdul Hamid, just about up to 75 minutes. That's really well manoeuvred. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Pinged towards the front line. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. And it's played forward. Well timed, excellent interception. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, some tackle that. Quality ball. Calmly anticipates. Abdul Hamid.
Saudi Arabia really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And that's been won straight back. Abdul Hamid. Abdul Hamid, early ball out from the back.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Does really well to win the ball there. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Up towards the front line. That has been cut short.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Time to deliver. Played back in.
Saudi Arabia really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
That's been drilled forward. Oh, nicely intercepted. Abdul Hamid. And that has been cleared. Moved on forwards. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Tries to get it clear. And it's Abdul Hamid. Lovely feet. There are a few waiting for it. Oh, good spread. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Cleared away.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Shapes to shoot! So close to drawing level.
Oh, what a moment for him, Peter. He'll be losing sleep over that one tonight.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. One 0 as we head towards the end. Aim forwards. That's clear cut, it's a free kick. Gary Rodriguez. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Oh, perfectly measured that. That is a brilliant interception.
Saudi Arabia really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
He is through here. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Serves up across. Chance! Oh, not the best of headers.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Looks to the other side.
There's only one word for this. It's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
Just 5 minutes left. I think we're just about done here. Tries to dink it through. Here's the chance to cross. Chooses to go back. It really is now or never. They need a goal. He's having a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward. Oh, that's nice. That's not going to find its target.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
That's really well manoeuvred. Deftly away.
Saudi Arabia really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Now is this the final assault?
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Well timed, excellent interception. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, great! And a chance! It's off target and by quite a way. And it's played forward. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Has a look and plays it forward. Now that's well seen too. Great defending, strong and determined. That's a little off target. Saudi Arabia have to get it into the box and quickly. Gary Rodriguez. That's really well manoeuvred. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning.
Yeah, it was never a match that was going to blow us all away, Peter, but I felt the team did a lot right, especially that well-timed goal.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.